It's Ryan, Bill, Alan, Jim, Mike, and William, and I'll call them out as after the tone, okay? Ryan, Bill, Alan, Jim, Mike, William. Giver. So for those of you who are watching who don't know necessarily what we're doing here, we've got radio controlled, battery operated race cars. And the motors in these are all standardized. And except for the cheaters, they all run the same gearing so that the cars will be about the same speed. So it's all about how well they drive the car to see who goes the fastest. So we'll let them go for a little while here. And they're all racing against the clock, not against each other at this point. In our final race, they'll race against each other. That's when the paint gets traded. Except for, you can't tell the difference because our paint's on the inside, not the outside.
5 minutes left.
And nothing moves. So we're about a minute in here, and it looks like Bill Bowden has decided that he wants to be in the first place, and he's on a 23.6 flat, right on the verge of a 24 lap pace, with Ryan right behind him. We're only at about a second and a half total behind. Alan Wong is in very close as well, or only around 5 seconds. So he's about a half a lap behind. Jim is still looking. He's about, looks to be close to a lap behind, but not quite. And William Bowden looks to be searching for a setup still. Car looks good. And then Mike Vieira is at a 22.605. William and Mike are apparently both running about the same pace. So we're about 4 minutes, or 2 minutes in with 4 minutes to go. So, let's see if I can find out which car is in first place here. So, Bill Bowden has slid into second on the clock here with a 23.608, so he's slid quite a bit. Ryan Luna is coming in at 23.6, almost flat, 601. That last lap was a little bit on the slow side, so he's falling away from that. These guys will be all searching to get up onto the 24 lap pace, I think. So they're right on the hub. Like Bill Sr. might have had some trouble there at the timing booth. And that's Bill Jr. there in the blue Skyline, I think it is. Had to look at it for a little while. And that was Ryan in the orange and black, is that correct? You can nod if you while he's driving. This is slow enough you don't even have to pay attention, really. Close your eyes. He's done 13 laps so far with about 2.5 minutes left. Try a lap with your eyes closed. See how it goes. So Bill's creeped back and dragged back a couple of seconds in the last couple of laps that he'd fallen off. So it must have been just one little incident that he had some trouble
2 minutes
with.
left.
So we've got Ryan in first, Bill Bowden in second, Alan Wong in fairly tight third, and as well as Jim Demings, who's on a pretty decent 23.609 pace. So there's only 9 seconds from the first to the fourth place in this race between them. So that should make for a really good final, some tight racing. I was right, the orange and black. The creamsicle and black car up on the straightaway there, that would be Ryan's car. And the blue Skyline looks to be in trouble here at the entrance to the straightaway. These cars do take quite a beating, but they Can't take it forever, can they, Bill? So it looks like Ryan
1 minute
is going
left.
to have a 6 minutes or 6 minutes flat, 23 laps. He's still trying to find that 24th lap, quarter of a second that he needs to stretch this into the 24 lap pace. And unfortunately, Bill Bowden's had to pick up his car after an entrance to the straightaway incident. Well, it looks like Bill Sr.'s car is nice and fast in that straightaway. A lot of power. Able to overcook some of the corners. That's the silver and red car here coming across the time plate. And there goes Ryan again. Looks like he's found it. He's at 6 minutes and 1 second. He's got Jim Demings in at 23.611. So the gap is getting a little wider from first to fourth. Okay, so keep going till I call your name. It looks like Alan Wong might be the first one to turn the clock off here. Yes, sir, it is.
Car 5 is done.
You're done, Alan.
Car 4 is done.
Mike, you're done.
Car 6 is done.
Lennon,
Car
you're
3
done.
is done.
Ryan, you're
Car
done.
1 is done.
Jim, you're done.